Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hi, all.
Oh,
Hello.
How's she doing?
doing all right. How about you?
Oh, I was doing good.
That's good to hear.
He just left Mr. Valerian's house, and now I've got things to do.
All right.
How about you all? What you all's up to?
We're heading back home from the market, selling some crates.
Oh, that sounds fun. You know, I got to get my crates. I haven't touched them in weeks. I've been sleeping all this time. Thank you for reminding me.
Of course. Sometimes it's nice to just let the hands do work and not worry about things.
Oh, yeah. That's why I keep my head down and keep busy as much as possible. So I'm not paying attention to what's going on around me.
Understandable.
With everything going on, I think it's much safer that way.
Definitely can be, yes.
Alright, well, I doesn't want to keep you all, because, you know, you was running that way and I was running this way.
Stay safe, Fungus.
Oh, you too. And you too.
Goodbye.
Oh, they's killing animals. I doesn't like them no more. They's not skinning him, they's not doing... What is you doing? Oh, well, that's great. Oh, I think I can make it. Tax office, what? Oh, what the hell? How did I get so backed up? So, chest over here. No. Oh, that's why. Oh, wait, something's wrong here. Oh yeah, something's definitely wrong here. Video, I need to change. And we're back. Oh, we can do it. Oh, aye.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, I spoke to Mr. Valerian, and he says he's going to thank you personally for sending me over.
Good. And it's all settled. Your name's recorded as a healer.
Yes, sir?
Fabulous. We have guests at home. Go and help Vi entertain.
Okay, who is it?
I'll leave that joy for you to find out.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, sir. Safe travels.
Take care. Oh, Angus,
Sir?
before you head home, I need to show you a location that's really efficient for hunting.
Oh, he's taking me on a journey. Look at this. It's just him and I. Oh, I love it. I love it. We've never gone anywhere alone. This is cool. This is all my character ever wanted.
This keep in front of us.
Yes?
There is one section of wall where the guards seem merciless and ever coming. If you need hide, you should go there.
Oh?
I'll show you.
I saw something.
Just here on the inside of this wall, there is a platform where you can stand and the guards will constantly come for you. If you can keep them at bay, you'll get their hide.
Oh, really?
Within 40 minutes, you can have 100,000 units of it.
Okay, noted. So carry a bow and arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then thank you for that.
Of course. I'm off for Black Eyes. Get yourself home.
Yes, sir.
I might have just put it wherever I felt like. We're pretty much out of space in our treasury. at, which is this way.
Oh, that's our cue to follow the violet.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay.
A treasury is pretty much full. Pretty much.
Hey, you got plenty of room yet. What are you talking
Yeah. But things started disappearing.
about? I feel
Like
I'm
not.
being watched.
I don't think people were picking them up or anything. I think there was just so much here that it started disappearing, and so perfect excuse to roll it over into my room where I get to always play with it.
Or you could replace the garden and put it in the garden. It's a much bigger
Well, now
area.
that it's open, to everyone and stuff.
Not if you close it off. It would be hard to do it.
so
You've got
we have to
twice as
back
much
up
space.
into my room.
Oh, hi, Angus.
Oh, hi, Rez.
Alright, back to her.
How was you?
Come on, sis.
Okay, we gotta back up to my room.
Oh, good. How are you?
Oh, not bad. I was doing better than I was, yes.
And then we come back up here.
Thank you.
Good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, okay.
A very busy household apparently today.
I thought your back
Yeah,
hallway
that's
up
what
front
Master
was
T
gonna say
said.
bad.
Yeah. I see that as a
Wait.
challenge to make the redesign.
Is that an Oengus I hear?
Uh-huh.
That wasn't Angus either.
Angus.
Yes, Miss V?
He done disappeared.
It's down in workshop coming out now.
Hi.
I missed you.
Well, I've only been sleeping. It's all right.
I still missed you.
Thank you.
And I was really sick for a long time too.
Yeah, I know. It's been like a month. Okay, which one is you?
Is that you?
Hi, how's you doing?
Oh, it's good to see you again. How are you?
Oh, not
His voice
bad.
can't tell the
Something
difference.
Good. Glad to hear.
Yeah, I've had a rough couple of weeks, but I was better now.
Indeed. I'm glad to hear you're doing better.
Thank you.
Oh, come on up. I mean, it's your own house, but come on up. I don't want to keep you out on the yard, you know.
I was going to. Just enjoying the sunset.
We're back here.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
wait, where's here?
In room.
Oh, gosh.
If need, Raz could show. Raz kind
I'm
of
okay.
showed me learned maze.
I'm good.
That's amazing.
I
Hi.
love it.
I have definitely done enough tuck and roll for today.
Tuck and roll, tuck and roll, tuck and roll.
Raz is about to make a map for the house.
Yeah, speaking of map, Raz need to redo map for Underdark because Raz kind of, apparently making very confused when trying to navigate. Raz, sorry, Raz tried to learn route as best could, okay? Raz not map maker.
Well, I suppose it would be if you tried.
What?
Sorry. I said I suppose you could be if you tried. It all starts small.
Maybe it has some coloring to it. Maybe that might be it. Like different kinds of ink that make it so that can tell difference of what where.
Oh yeah, and then like what you could do is like if there's any overlapping like caves and stuff, which I think there are overlapping caves or tunnels. You could color code them.
Maybe you can try that.
Angus, I don't know if you were aware, but I broke up with my boyfriend, and Emmy no longer comes around. So.
Well, okay.
Okay, I didn't know if you were aware.
Are you now?
Okay.
Did he do something?
He
Does I gotta bite his leg off?
He stopped coming around and like essentially just left me with his supposed like girlfriend, which is a whole other story.
Oh, that's a bit awkward.
Yeah, well, apparently I wasn't really his girlfriend. He was just using me to try to, like, fix his girlfriend.
Bite his leg off, Oengus.
And then so he stopped coming around and stopped, like, even sending messages with me, you know, like letters, and stuff. Just completely went cold on me. And so I gave his girlfriend to Omo.
What was the spider lady gonna do with her?
Apparently they're friends or something.
Yep. They used
So-
to be part of the same house 2 years ago.
Okay then.
Katerina and Omo.
Well, I guess it'll all work out.
Yeah.
Seems
Like, what was
to
I
have.
gonna do with the body of some lady that I was lied to about?
True.
Bury her?
Well,
She
she's
wasn't
still
dead.
yeah.
Oh, well, you said body. I thought you said...
Well, she's like, what do you call, like, a person who is, like, in a coma and you can't wake them up, like, and you're moving them,
A vegetable.
their body?
No, they're still a person.
Yeah. So,
So they've got a name, right?
I have a body.
Yes, but nobody's gonna say, oh, we's gonna move the body if you's passed out. They're gonna say, oh, we's gonna move Miss V.
Well, I don't know this cat lady like that, so I don't know.
She's lucky you didn't burn her. I find a boyfriend was using me to not be your, his significant other, but to resurrect or whatever. What the fuck was going on with this other one? I'd be like, yep, hellfire's coming down on your head, boy.
But but like, I don't blame the lady. I don't like she's in a coma. I don't blame her at all.
That's
I
fair.
wouldn't wish any harm on her. Which is why I wanted to send her, obviously, to not. I
Oi.
don't want to deal with her, right?
Oh, oi! Maybe
want her
to
maybe
be my
that's the
responsibility.
girlfriend that Hathaway was talking about. Not
That's
not
what
Miss
I was
V.
thinking too.
Sorry, I just had it, whatever
Oh,
that thing
no,
is
yeah.
called.
Hathaway was close with her as well.
He was he was behaving really weird when we were trying to get into the crypt that that Alistair made. Like his hand was shaking and stuff. You wanna see something I got?
What you get?
I guess one could look at it at the same. I mean, this was that the same night that
Bark, 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 bark.
What?
that Sven showed up all fucked up and they had to fix him?
But it's not that season yet.
What?
It's not that season yet.
What season?
Oh, spooky season.
Ah, just bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark. I'm a dog.
Oh, woo.
Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, sure.
I'm gonna be the favorite dog now.
Let's not go there. Speaking of, where is that other one?
That other one just was very, very active when I first got sick, and then when I woke up, it never was around. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was never around anyways. That,
Wait, that's
Hunter, that was his name.
Hunter, yeah, Hunter was like around whenever right before I got sick.
Yeah, he
It
was
was
bringing stuffs, and he
every
was
time-
bringing treats and stuff. So he just poofed.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Hello, other sister, lady. I'm sorry, I didn't say hi earlier.
Rest.
yeah, Yes.
I got another. I got a new one. Look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, I just gotta think for a minute.
Yeah.
Zombie boom boom.
Zoomy boom.
Oh boy.
Now see why Raz do it?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I am the Zoom boom.
Raz hit me with one of those one day and it chucked me across the yard. I'm like, what?
Oh, I can't wait to see how this one feels to people. Actually, Mrs. Shill, can
Yes?
I use my boom on you to see what how it do?
As Tava would say, out of the house, yeah.
Well, obviously.
Oh. Too late. Whoops. Oh. You fine. Oh, sorry about the brat.
Bye.
They probably put me on my knee.
Ooh, but what if I adjust my my dress because apparently I'm trying to pick stuff up.
That might make a difference, yes.
Close, cause this not as one over. It more of sneaky deaky stuff, not
Not fun.
not Raz's style.
Is that not fun? It's sneaky sneaky, not fun.
I'm gonna need to find Valerian today, make sure okay, cause I does not feel good about what happened yesterday.
Well, Salthier and Keen, and they seem to be doing well, but I have not seen the other two. But I think at 7 there's potentially a militia meeting. But just for the officers, I guess you'd call them, or some shit.
The upper ups. Yeah.
It took me a minute. Ready? Did that do? Oh, okay. I don't know if I can pull this off in time. Whoop. Nope, I got it. Hello. Oh.
That was funny.
Yo, look at this!
Holy shit.
Mind you, I am at, like, I carry everything capability right now, but her...
Wait, I wonder if I can put a in your butt.
What?
I was just seeing if I was wondering if I could fit. I don't think I could.
Yep.
Literally dodged out of that one.
Oh, since we're both more healthy, Raz, you want to spar?
Sure.
Hello, puppies. Hello, Koda. Alright, so soon I gotta start cooking dinner, right? Soon I gotta start cooking dinner. Okay, so I guess after you get back. Alright.
Oh, where did everyone go?
We're outside, out back.
Oh, okay. So this will be the quickest one. Whoa! The hell was that?
Whoops! Someone called a blizzard.
It got really cold.
You okay, Unkid?
Oh, was fine.
Warm you up?
No. He's all right.
Don't scare the old man. Jeez.
I just need a minute, that's all. It didn't hurt or nothing. It was just a little
Here, let me just
we'll
warm
go.
you up. Look, I was just warming you up. Just warming you up, Unkid.
Really toasty.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, I
Wait, stop, hold on.
Oh, he like.
There we go.
There we go.
Got it? Okay. I was just trying to
You
get it off
stop.
of her. Oh, sweetie. Come here.
You okay?
Big kitty hurt.
I know. I'm surprised, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, what did Raz do? Raz didn't hit the kitty.
It was probably defensive to where if somebody in the household attacks somebody else, it jumps to their defense type of thing.
That's Leodin's cat.
Yeah, but Raz doesn't understand why it attacked Raz.
Oh, blame Leo
Maybe
then.
because when we were sparring, maybe when it got kind of dislodged, it came out.
Still weird. That's okay though. That's not the first time got pounced on by kitty.
Guess where'd you go?
Oh, I was right here.
Sitting over here.
Where?
The little light.
See, I don't like register people's lights. I just don't in my mind.
Even I could be sitting here with light shining on me and people still doesn't see me.
To be fair, like when we were running to go get Raz yesterday, you know, I asked Zachja, I was like, do you think we're too far ahead of them? And they were like, he has a light on him, we can see it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that.
Violet, you have a strange statue sitting on your windmill.
Instinct.
Oh, looks very lifelike.
Yeah.
Right? It's amazing.
Are you wearing a mask? Hello?
Yeah, you like my mask?
I think she was kind of spaced out when you were running around going woof woof.
Woof woof.
Yeah, demon cat.
Oh. What?
Yeah, I have a demon cat that haunts my head.
Hey, look, the statue even
It's very
moves.
cute.
Look at this. It's animated. It's great. I'm just teasing on guys.
Oh,
Huh? That makes no sense.
Oh,
What?
alright. Thank you. It's a lot better than fire, isn't it? It's ice.
Squeesh!
I was just warming you up because of the ice.
Do you know how much of a headache I had following agile people through that place yesterday for 2 fucking hours?
Sorry.
oh my god.
Rat-
Once we were done with that, I felt like I was just dead. Done.
Yeah, like even when we sat down to talk with Violet and we just stopped moving for the first time in like an hour or better, I was just like, this is fine.
Oh,
But, like-
now can understand why it hard time following Raz.
Yeah, no, you and Zactor ran off, but I saw the direction we were going, so I doubled back to Infernal. We got Wolf because I knew he kind of knew the place, well, at least definitely better than we do. But even following him, I was just like, no this way, no that way.
Oh.
Ah!
Huh?
It's fine. It was definitely an adventure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's for the flowers.
oh, okay. Do you want to go to the town to get them then?
Whenever we head that direction, I'm sure we'll head there eventually, but no rush.
Well, I mean, in less than an hour, I gotta be there anyway to talk to Arcane Stone and try and not have them not hate us.
It's gonna be okay. It'll work out.
Hopefully, because I was so nervous, like trying to talk to Arcane Stone before, and she just was like, when you're ready to talk to me, or however she worded it, she's like, when you're ready to talk to me, you can come get me, and started leaving, and I'm just like, I'm just nervous. I don't know how to get the words out when I'm nervous, because I don't want you to hate me. Hi.
Wait,
Deep breath.
what's going on?
Deep breath.
Violet being nervous is always.
You're gonna be fine. Okay?
I just don't want her to just, like, stomp away because I'm nervous and I don't know, like, how to get the words out without them hating me more.
You
Well, why
know,
does they hate
she
you?
can't be patient. If she cannot be patient and let you take your time to talk, that is on her, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The hell did I miss while I was sleeping?
Little bit. Little bit.
It's okay. I told this to Raz too. Because when she was afraid to tell Alari no, and she told us this because she thought people would talk behind her back, and I was like, well, if people want to be like that and do that, that's on them. Fuck them.
This is all, I guess this is all stemming back from when supposedly, Alistair was stealing from them for us. Or for me, really.
Okay, well, what?
And
That
then-
was so long ago. Until who cares now? There's so much other shit to
And then-
worry about.
And then it evolved into when Emmy and I went to talk to her. We asked her about Alistair's girlfriend and stuff, and she pretended to not know anything we're talking about, and was clearly lying to us. And we decided, you know what? We're just going to leave then if you're not going to be, forthcoming with us, but stop saying that, we were stealing. and stop talking about us without talking to us. And then later on, come to find out, she went over to Mr. Valerian and told Mr. Valerian that we interrogated her while she was dying. But she was perfectly fine. And that we taunted her with our horses and stuff.
I'm sorry, but someone gets intimidated by horses?
I don't understand. Because I know that we got on our horses and we were getting ready to leave, and I turned back and I was just like, look, I just thought you were kind of one of the coolest people in the lands. Like, you don't get to meet many people like her, and I'm really disappointed. And I left. Well, we all left.
That, based on what you just said, and I don't see how they could have been seen that as taunting. My brain hurts now.
Look,
I know. I just don't understand, like, how it got this way and why we are the enemy and we're the and apparently she's like terrified of Tavel and I because I guess she thinks that we're gonna hurt her. And I'm confused by that. Which is why apparently, like, she'll just turn and walk away if we're around.
I mean, I heard from myself just the hostility that was. Well, whether she intended to or not, the hostility that was in Arcane's voice. And I mean, I don't know, the moment they just saw you there, you already. Yeah. The animosity, yes. The tone, definitely. I don't get it.
There's no fucking doubt about it. I already know what you're speaking about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just a little bit more than a half an hour and we gotta be over there to talk to her.
Over where?
Didn't I send you the letter? We were gonna go to the new city.
Oh, yes.
Incoming.
Mio.
Just give him a little pet. He'll be fine.
Thank
I
you.
didn't get enough of a run.
See, he's sleeping now.
Yep. Oh, wait.
Sleeping, yes.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know what to call that.
It's resting in pieces.
It's
It's
dead.
bacon.
It's dinner.
Beacon.
Yeah, you call it dinner now.
Who needed pork?
Yo. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, with a bottle of rum.
Much
A
appreciated.
pirate's life for me.
I showed Oengus where we get our hide from the
Oh, we should all go there one day and just have the time of our lives.
Oh. Where do you go?
It's T's discovery. I'll leave it up to T.
Secret. Gotcha. I won't pry.
That's probably smart.
We got gators behind our place that like to basically sleep on top of each other, and when you approach, they split off into groups of two, and there's at least like...
Oh, you live over
Shit.
there? Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we live right next to that shattered bridge on the South River.
Hmm.
I can assure you the location I have found. It's not anywhere else in the land.
What?
It does. It shits on anywhere else on the land that you would go for hunt.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Or flesh.
Sounds like a lot of dead people.
Yeah, now you've just
Definitely
given
not
away a lot of clues.
Not really?
Oh, I think I know.
Why do I
Take
feel
a
like I
guess.
was itching?
Oh, right though.
Well, I'm going to remain blissfully unaware and be surprised on the day that we adventure there if we do.
Adventure.
I think I have an idea.
Shush.
Yeah.
Shush.
Look, I'll tell
Shush
you
it,
about the
or I'll
maps.
toss you in the lake.
Does it involve pie?
Sure.
Oh, I love pie.
Ideas of pie are always good ideas.
As agreed to.
I guess Raz doesn't want this cake.
Oh,
Right, Raz, you can always enjoy the cake after the pie.
Well, Raz did start out with pie this morning.
It's Winnie's special honey cake. Go ahead. Yes, been sitting here holding it, waiting for you to take it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Raz kind of daydreaming on stuff. Raz is kind of here, but kind of not here sometimes.
Gasp. I'm kidding. You're fine.
Oh, didn't do it.
Why?
Oh, you looking cold
Like
over there?
The poor man just got back from getting black ice.
Why?
Enough.
He didn't have enough frost on his
I
cloak.
even went back to the fucking island to get more lotus oil.
No.
I can warm you
Yeah.
up.
Mm-hmm. What?
Oh, it's so toasty.
It's always one extreme or the other with you.
That's what I'm saying. Just be glad she didn't chase you.
very
He
nice
didn't run
profile.
away.
Wait, next time she needs to be like, my name's Violet and I like warm hugs. And do that.
I'm fucking hearing things. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's
Actually, I do need to think for a few minutes. Ishil,
Yeah.
can I ask a huge favor?
sure.
When it gets closer to time, if I'm not back, can you give me a lift?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be in the courtyard.
Lifty, lifty.
The fuck was I hearing?
Voices in the distance.
Sure hope there's not fucking mice on the walls.
I'm hearing noises.
Well, could you describe the noises?
It sounded like someone was pacing around.
Well, I was not good at climbing roofs, so I'd go look on the roofs.
Oh, maybe Raz can do that.
If you would.
Yeah, I can't see nothing over this roof.
No idea.
Oh. So Brock's in hell. Was a
Well,
very
listen, you couldn't meet the terms of his contract.
Nope, the Panther bested him. Pretty much grabbed him by the foot and dragged him down into hell to fulfill his contract.
Well, Brack will learn from that.
We can only hope.
Hopefully.
It's like I was telling him the other day, if his soul is found worthy in some way of, being utilized or, benefited from, then by all means, you might have another chance. Wait,
Yes.
either found one thing or not.
He certainly didn't like it that we were placing bets on the outcome either.
Please tell me someone made a handful of coin.
Oh, definitely. I don't think anybody bet on him at all. Which was really making him mad, because like, he was in mid-fight and he stopped and he goes, no, there will be no bets. And we're like, yeah, just try to stop us.
Surprised Brack didn't run away.
You know, that surprised a lot of us too, honestly.
What?
What? But Barack was taken to hell?
Mm-hmm.
But for what? What did he do?
He made a deal with a demonic panther. He made a contract with them, and then tried to break the contract, and kept running from the panther. Which is a huge no-no.
Oh, what an idiot.
Right? And the worst thing of it is that this panther had been tracking him down for several days and attacking, and he was using other people to fight it. Up including, basically ditching Hathaway and Keen to fight the panther as he ran away.
Well, that's kind of smart, really.
There's no honor to it, though, Oengus.
No, there's not, but, you gotta stay alive.
Is it really worth
Look how
it?
well that did for him.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the problem, though. His first mistake was he made a deal with a demon.
Yes.
It's not wrong.
Once that was done, there was no helping him. What an idiot.
Well, my first impressions are definitely not good ones. Especially when he came here and started banging on doors everywhere.
The fucking prick. I think you got the message, though.
What kind of rude person goes to another person's house and just starts knocking on every fucking door they can see when they've already been let in?
Probably a scared one or a desperate one.
No, he's
No.
just being idiotic.
There's none of those things here. It was a social visit.
I was just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Giving him more credit than I feel like he's probably due on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he soon stopped.
Okay, other than Barack, has anyone else died while he's been sleeping?
No. Not the rest know, anyway.
Well, Sven nearly did, but they managed to save him somehow.
Oh, what about all those things that was following him?
Still around. Night Syndicate got attacked multiple times, and they've killed 2 of the 3 that were potentially coming after him. And then he went into the Underdark by himself to take on the 3rd one or something. I don't know, or get intel. But he came out in very bad shape.
Yeah, what is it with people not using their nuggets?
Like, what was gonna do by himself with an army of those things? And they wanted him anyway. Kinda stupid.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. But apparently now his fiancée Yoshin are going to handle it on their own with the help of a drow army provided by her goddess.
Is that where these drows is coming from?
No, I think this is a separate incident.
Oh, Mr. Valerian was saying something about drows showing up, and he didn't go into details. He said he's going to give more information when he says this meeting.
That's about Raz, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm telling you all now, if a drow captures me, just try and kill me. I doesn't want to be slaves to them.
What the fuck are you doing going to get yourself captured by a drow?
Well,
Need you here?
If they's running around doing stuff, you know, they might be looking for slaves.
And what makes you think they'll pick you, Oengus?
Oh, 'cause I've got skills.
Yes, but first look at you. They're going to see an old back man.
Well, you know, you're right. They'll just kill me then. It's got no use for me. They'll just put me out of my misery. So let's try to avoid the drows, yeah?
What do you mean, misery?
Are you in misery?
No,
Who's
not
in
yet.
misery?
In about 10 years, maybe 20 I will be. I'll be old, my bones won't work right. I'll have problems going to the bathroom and digesting food.
So we need to ship you off in 10 years' time.
Probably.
Send him off to the glue factory.
Oh no.
Not where?
Nothing.
She said.
They're sending you to the glue factory.
What? It's not a horse. Why would I go? No!
Well then,
What,
I mean, believe in
wait,
yourself of being a finer stuff.
is I going to be in charge of
Right.
the glue factory? God, I tell you what, I could make a profit. I'm sorry, sir, what?
I think she meant you'll be new stock.
Yes.
Oh. I don't like you no more.
I said I was a good person.
Sending me off to a glue factory.
Special edition Oengus glue.
Hey!
Damn.
You in the same boat now. You do. Does you want Rose?
Oengus, think of it this way: it'd be like wine. You'd be vintage.
Well, you know that sounds kind of nice. But still, I doesn't want to do nothing in no drows.
Neither do we really, but it's kind of a given, the situation.
What, we's gotta work with him?
No, except fend them off.
Thank you.
Fuckers are fast.
So the drows is attacking peoples.
That's really only, I this is really Raz's situation, is it?
Only thing I know is that if anyone gets in way, they attack.
Okay, so stand off to the side.
If we do that, then they get a hold of her.
No, I mean, don't stand behind somebody. Stand to their left or to the right. Or you stand in front of them.
That kind of problem, we can't see where they come from.
They also use poisonous arrows. Which
Oh,
makes the
great.
arrow poisonous.
It's like yesterday, they just shot arrows at Infernal for 45 minutes to an hour, I think. Didn't even approach.
Okay, do we have cures for this poison?
Yeah, we got some highly curative.
That and think in it working on something else.
Yeah, this
You
is
should
Drow.
put your
I
hand
don't.
to it all the same, Oengus.
What, sir?
You should put your hand to a remedy all the same.
Well, I first gotta find somebody who's got one so I can get a sample.
You can ask Enid for some.
Oh, I can when she wakes up later, yeah. She still wakes up late, yeah? Okay,
Believe
then.
so.
I think so, yeah. I need to think for a few minutes just if you go somewhere.
Alrighty.
So talk to Idiot, get a sample so I can make a version of this cure.
Reality is, I would put my money on the fact they haven't shown us everything in their arsenal. They wouldn't show their last card that easily.
This, I think what they call testing, being tactics that people do, studying, taking notes on how everyone react to certain situation.
They don't exactly have. They're not. They're not weak or anything, but they're not exactly bulky or muscular sort of individuals. They more rely on their intelligence and their speed and the darkness to do the work for them.
Yeah, they're Drow. They live in the dark. They're quick, they're strong.
They don't seem to be bothered by sunlight either.
They probably not as bothered by it, but they're probably stronger, obviously, in the darkness, and they're going to be out in the light. So any attacks they do, they'll probably push their hardest once the sun goes down. Like I said, they might have abilities or some things that allow them to fight within the smoke. Unlike ourselves, who have a mixture of reactions from being able to see in the darkness to being blinded by that smoke at the same time. Where they come from, they're used to it. They're used to fighting like that.
Okay, why is they after Rez?
Because Ravs was former slave to them.
Did they let you go or did you run away?
They never let anything that they have go. Raz had to escape and lose them in tunnels for a long time.
Your property in the eyes of a drow.
As you've been branded.
Only thing is, Raz was little more than slaves to them. Was like weapon. Only Raz don't really know what kind of weapon. Never really told. Just they saw it one time when Raz was fighting to survive. When they kill all of Raz's tribe. Was why Raz was literally chained to the High Priestess, because High Priestess wanted ownership of Raz. Said what Raz had, she was the only one allowed to have it. She treated Raz very cruelly.
Okay, has you been branded or marked as property?
Bracelet.
Yeah.
What?
The bracelet that's on seems to be part of her, from what Kuchu said. It is extremely tight, and it is potentially fused to her in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can the spider lady just replace the arm? Doesn't she have backups and stuff like that?
You lose something though when you just start hacking off a limb.
But then she would be free. And she would have a better arm.
It is an idea, but that
Maybe
is
a strong...
unrealistic.
Whoa!
She knew.
Hello.
Goodness!
For fuck's sake, Violet.
But if she's got something fused to her, that's the only way I could see of removing it. Is either removing it from the skin or from the bone. The only way to do that is just to remove that section.
Raz, you said they were using you as a weapon. What do you mean?
From what Raz remembered, High Priestess said that whatever is within Raz is only for them to be able to use. That they only ones that know how it works, and that Raz shouldn't be the one wielding power. That Raz was lower than dirt, and that only reason have this is for them to use. For Raz to be used as weapon.
Sounds like...
What power?
Raz don't know. From what Raz remember when was fighting back home, was all remember was green explosion. And then Raz black out after that. That's when they capture Raz. But Raz don't know how to do that. Raz can wield fire, yes. Very strong fire. But not know how to conjure what they say. But they always making Raz feel a lot of pain all the time and enjoy it. But Raz don't know what they talking about.
The other day when you kind of glared at that bracelet, there seemed to be... I don't know how I'm going to describe this, but there seemed to be something between your eyes and the bracelet that looked green for a moment, but it kind of, petered out and didn't connect. And last night, when you were pissed at Serum, your eyes flashed green.
Oh, you were pissed at the dragon, please tell me.
But I don't know what kind of power that could be.
See how many people around.
There was book that Ishio gave Raz that talk about something like it, but like I said, it's not anything Raz really know about.
Raz, is it possible that I could get a copy of that book for me and Mio to look at?
Raz
Please
can
and
get
thank
us
you.
Wait, Raz, before you go, I need to know why you were pissed at the dragon.
Does anyone want to? Well, Sayuki, you were there.
Okay, so basically, she set up a trap that on the stairwell that leads down to the abandoned city in the Underdark. And when we were looking for her and we found her, we were following her and Zakja, and they had gone past that. Zakja had a headache coming back up and set the trap off. So when she had gone back to reset it, we found out later that a group from Night Syndicate was looking for her because they had heard that her and Zakja had run off also. And when CRM came back up, he was pissed because he assumed that Raz was going to blow up that tunnel so that nobody could get down to that city because he thinks it might be connected to whatever the hell it was we witnessed last night. And instead of talking with her and saying, "What are you doing?" he came up the stairs and he goes, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?" Basically yelling at her, treating her like a child. And it ended up with them two having a very heated argument, but things got figured out and smoothed out in the end.
I fucking knew it. I told you, Raz. I told you about dragons and showing their true colors.
Mm. Well,
Wait,
before
you need a book?
you say that too much, she actually might be a dragon herself, or some sort of dragon-like creature.
Did you need a book?
Because we have a feeling that that bracelet is potentially holding that back. Or the powers of one. We're not fucking sure. But we were trying to figure out last night, too, how it is that she knows Draconic so well, when even she said that her tribe taught it to her. But none in her tribe were dragons, either. She keeps having dreams of a green flame with black dragon wings coming out of it, and it's very consistent for her. It's just a lot of things that have been puzzled and pieced together. I don't know.
Well, as far as I see it, all dragons are the fucking same.
I know Sam's been a lot more hot-headed lately.
Thank you.
More than he usually was. Or usually is, rather.
We have less than 10 minutes to be in the new city.
We should get moving.
Oh, is this for all of us?
If you want to come, you can.
We'll accompany you to the city, but part ways there. We had a few more things to get done today.
Okay.
Go grab my bear quick.
Hello, Piggy. Yep, she's cheating.
Loaf
Oh,
on
she
your way
is
down.
too.
Woo!
Oh,
Let him go.
did everybody do this but us? I mean, I can
I'm
flap
not
my
made up
arms,
yet.
it's not gonna work the same.
That would be a fucking sight.
I could flap my tits, I'd do it, but that's not gonna work either. Think how that work at all.
What?
Oops. Silent.
missing somebody?
Violet, she's probably run ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just see kind of purple explosion when passed by.
Zoom booming or whatever it is you guys call it.
Yep. Enter here.
It's
Oh.
Nightmare. That's Kahaku.
Bless you.
Oh. It's fine.
Scream louder. There'll be no problems. It seems to
Linda,
work
shut the
fine
fuck
to me.
Why did I go back to? What is my earstring suddenly? Ow.
They're fine. No, we just listened.
Oh, Saturn! Zoom boom.
Hmm.
Oh, no fair.
I think I saw Leodin. Hi, Leodin.
Hello.
Leodan.
How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm alright.
Oh, it's Potato Man. Hello, Potato Man.
Oh,
Hello.
So I hear you arrested Valerian.
Ah, yes, he was, all the evidence points to Valerian as the potato thief.
Shame.
I thought he stole all the pudding, not all the potatoes.
It's always those you'd least suspect.
Yes.
So it's
I can see one of mashed potatoes if it's pudding.
Excuse me, it's always the brooding ones. You never suspect.
I don't know why, but the brooders are always so cute.
Sounds like a chicken. Chickens brood.
Wait, I brooded. Am I cute?
No.
Aw.
Well, that also your sister.
I can agree with that one.
I know. I'm just giving her a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
Over at the fountain, Vi.
Hey, well, good luck. I hope it goes well for you.
Here.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So remember, stay calm. You got this. And if they don't want to give you time to talk, fuck them.
That's why I'm here. Ready?
Yeah.
Come on in.
What you two up to now?
I need to go get some enhanced Carnixium cleavers for Night Syndicate, and then after that, I don't know.
Oh, you gonna ask him what?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Okay.
Oh.
Never ready.
Hello, Cole. And can't complain.
Hi.
But he's gonna go again.
Good day.
Right.
I guess I was wrong then.
Hmm? Where'd the bear going?
I guess it has a meeting it needs to attend to.
It's a
Inside?
bear with a quick. Hey,
Okay. Miss Amani, how are you?
Oh, hello. How are you today?
I'm okay. You look extra pretty today.
Oh, thank you. I've lost track of the call again. It's fine.
He
was
just
running
walked
around.
off by the right of the meeting hall.
Oh, he'll be back through. Should be a whole group of us coming through.
Hello, Michelle.
hello, Billy.
Riley.
Hi, Miss Falsana.
Morgan Hathaway.
You're there.
Okay, well, I just don't feel like fighting with you today.
Hi, Ashley. I'm so sorry I did not see you.
It's alright.
Yeah, I'll make a better door than a window.
Tinker.
There's the spider.
Hello.
Hello.
Care to settle it at the source?
Hmm?
Do you care to settle it at the source?
Oh, I don't want to be. I don't want to come off like wrong. So I would rather not.
Your choice.
The whole point is to not be a problem.
Very well.
just for a moment. Return.
Yep, going to run over for a moment and come back very light. Yep.
See how long a moment is. Okay. I'll be back. I've got to go try to find her.
Okay,
I just make
be
one
careful.
big. I just make one big bet, and if I lose, then I lose.
I don't
Cut out
do
the
it
waste
too
of time.
much. Don't, I don't spend long hours in places like that.
We went double or nothing and lost everything.
That's one reason for not staying long.
It certainly is. I can't even get back in now.
I thought you.
Oh no! Do you need like a gold?
No.
Let's not, encourage it.
It was doing really good for a while. 8 hands in a row. On the 9th I went for double or nothing. Yeah. An ace got me.
Double fucked you.
Yep.
Well, now see, that's what I keep telling you. You stop while you're winning. You don't keep going.
But you don't know when you're going to stop winning, so you have to keep going.
Yeah, not my theory there. No. I know you're going to lose eventually. You have to know that.
Well, that is inevitable. You just never know
Stop.
when it's going to happen.
So you stop on a winning hand.
But the winning hand could very well be a losing one the second that you say hit or stay.
You win 2 or 3, you just walk away.
But then you could win 4 or 5.
It's
Well,
that kind of shit that
think
keeps you
about
playing
that,
the rest of
though.
it.
Is it better to walk away with 2 more than you had? Or short 50?
Depends how much self-control you have.
Oh, I have an endless font of this, so I don't have this issue of not being able to walk away.
How is that comfortable, Gus? We picking a new side to stare at.
Yes, I'm just wondering if the statues of the lions are a little different or if they're all the same.
You're really fucking bored, aren't you?
Yeah.
Could go gambling.
Oh no!
I've had Viserions fond of the cup game.
Oh, Mr. Christopher.
Yes, as long as you're winning, he won't talk to you like shit. But the second you lose, he says you're just like Viserion.
Or that you've been spending time with him as if he's rubbing off bad luck.
Yes, that too.
I think we've waited long enough. Come on, let's go to them.
I don't. No. They're clearly in a conversation. I'm not going to go and interrupt their conversation.
I mean, you're talking about Imo. She's just like staying away from all the voices, so sure, you probably can go talk to them.
Oh, okay. Well, I just don't want to scare Omo because apparently Omo's afraid of us or something.
Yeah, I'm sure you can settle that really amicably with some nice, kind words and, you know, well-behaved manners.
So you do all the talking then?
Probably best. Right, come on then.
Well, that is the reason why I'm here.
They're conversing, Mr. Angus, trying to get things straight.
others are in the High Rollers Club.
No. Probably. I wouldn't put it past him.
How are you doing, Oengus? I would imagine so.
Understandable.
Okay. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
You about ready, Cole?
Might as well.
Think the only one will be waiting on Hathaway.
They're conversing over there.
Indeed. Is that Valley?
I'm not sure. I was thinking for a good moment there.
Oh, I only see Ishil and Violet.
Valley went to
she went
find
out.
somebody.
That's right. Alright, so I need units, which I'm not sure where she is.
How much money did you lose?
Just 5 gold.
And what about you, King? How did you fare?
Almost doubled my money.
Okay, we need to pick Keen up and rub her on you before you go in there.
Dude.
You see,
She's
I was
good
in
luck
there
charm.
earlier today. I had played 8 hands. Won 8 in a row. On the 9th, I went for a true double or nothing. I bet everything, and I lost.
Tinkerer.
Yeah, I said more than that. I actually might have thrown a tinkerer in there at some point in time.
I missed it.
Yes, I had a full-on fit over that one. All because of a damn ace.
Oh my.
Yeah. They can be tricky. I see it in it.
Good.
After that little excursion, I've got 12 silver and 95 bronze.
I would love to say that I was in the same boat, but I've got a few pieces of gold left to money. Plus I have a sugar ale, so it's not that bad. Let me see if I can get in.
You're not part of the militia.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'll see you in a bit.
You're going in the hole.
Ready now, Hathaway?
Yeah, we got a new sign up for you.
A new
Apparently,
sign up.
yeah, apparently he's good with an hammer. Dave, or whatever his name is.
Alright, let's get in here and get this done quickly. And get back out and get on with our day.
I think she's lost in thought.
Yeah. You alright?
I was hoping Valley'd be back in time to join us, but I guess not. I'll get the door. Alright. We were going to try to speak on issues with this eclipse and how we were going to handle that, but it seems like once again they kind of beat us to the punch. The eclipse was yesterday. I'm sure all of us know, at least I believe everyone knows. If you don't and you need to be informed about it, then say so. Very good. From the information and stuff that we've seen in this dream or whatever it was, a lot of it seems to be missing or incomplete. We don't know the true beginning or what have you, but it seems like we witnessed at least most of the end, if not all of it. I want everybody to be thinking of what you saw in there, those of you that were there. And what I would like to do is for us to get together probably Wednesday with everyone in the land so we can discuss this.
Wednesday's a council meeting.
Oh, fuck me dead. Whatever. Let's do Thursday then. Or would Tuesday be better for everyone? Tell me.
Makes no difference to me.
You'll likely have a better time getting more people from the lands on a weekend, unfortunately.
I would hate to let this linger for a week, honestly. I would rather get it while it's a little bit more fresh and at the forefront of people's minds than to let it sit. Fade
Do
away.
it Tuesday, shared with the council members. They can share it with each person of their region.
What was that table? Sorry.
Do it on a Tuesday, and share it with the council who can discuss at the meeting, and then they can share it with everyone of their region.
Sounds like a fine plan. Does anybody have any problems with Tuesday then?
I mean, I'll do my best to be there, but you know what it's like.
I do. I understand, but
Ashen can.
Personally, so.
Yeah, Ashen can take care of it. I'm not there.
Indeed. Couple things we need to kind of go over. I know that some of the heads here have gotten their lists. One thing that has happened, Alari has resigned from her position of head of mundane healing. And apparently has come to the conclusion that she does not wish to help her aid in militia, even though she has done so. Still provides Sarah.
When was the last time we spoke to her?
This has been a while.
Alright. I had a chat with her, gave her some shit. She might be on board, but it seems a bit like she wants to talk to you. So, up to you if you want to go there. It seems a bit fucking dramatic, but yeah, some of these people need to be, I don't know, fucking appeased.
Coddled.
Thinking the same thing.
I'm getting rather fucking tired of coddling people.
Yeah. But when I see it, maybe give her one last fucking shot if you got the time. And if she does it again, then we just fuck it off and, you know, do whatever.
Did Angus speak to you?
Angus did. I have put him on the list earlier today. I appreciate you sending him to me. Something that's us as a collective need to work on. And your work yesterday was very well done. I appreciate you setting up the triage quickly and effectively. Unfortunately, it seems that we are putting the cart before the horse, I guess we should say. So in the future, to save you the trouble and headache, and to at least keep it to where we can stay quick with our action, and not be so spread out trying to run and travel with information. I think what we should do, we're going to have to assess the situations. We've been trying to plan ahead as far as I was assuming we would have resistance during this eclipse. That didn't happen. I was a little shocked and didn't understand, but having gone through the events of what all took place after that, it makes a little bit more sense. Nonetheless, we did encounter combat directly after that with sorry about that. Directly after that, we encountered creatures in a fight inside of the archives. I want to express Cole Hathaway and appreciate what both of you were doing during that time. I think both of you see it, and you as well. I appreciate what you've done. And I think all of us here know we do have a lot of people that like to run their mouth and talk when they shouldn't be. Yelling out orders, and we have a bunch of fucking heroes that for some reason want to be at the back of the chain all the time. Rather aggravating. And we need to start we need to find a way to curtail that a bit. I am going to be a little bit more, unfortunately, with me being the last one through, which probably shouldn't have happened. I wasn't directly in the combat, and I had a little bit hard time getting my bearings once we were teleported. But we did start to get people out. Some people that don't need to be speaking need to, well, I need to tell them. But I appreciate y'all keeping things in order and moving as they should have, out of the unknown city and up the stairs.
But there's only one way you're going to achieve what you want.
I'm just going to have to tell them to shut the fuck up. I know that.
Exactly. You're going to have to put them in their place within this little bit of hierarchy we have for this militia.
I mean, the biggest problem I had was fucking Sophie. I don't know if you saw it, but she kept coming round the side of our back line and just trying to be the last one all the fucking time. Which meant I had to keep going back round and telling her over and over to go back up the stairs. It's about 4 fucking times on the way up as we're trying to get out.
Indeed. Even when we got out of the unnamed city the first time, he continued to just run back and forth. Some people I don't think understand the severity of some situations or don't give them the respect they deserve. So, I guess
I
the main
wasn't
thing
there,
is,
but if I can offer a piece.
of course.
If you set very clear expectations beforehand, if anyone falls, it's their own doing, they should know that.
Well, I agree. There's a couple of different things standing in the way of what we truly want to do, which is try to make plans and get that out to the people so that everybody understands what we're doing. One of those, of course, is just time. We have a lot that is going on in the land. Everybody is staying relatively busy and helping one another. There are some divisions out there that need to be quarreled. I understand there's a lot of shit that is going on, but to put it lightly, I have my hands full. So if there's fuckery about or people being foolish, please let's try to handle this in a calm, civil manner as we can. We don't need no more bullshit running around here. We do have an issue with Penelope, we have an issue with Sven, with fucking, we have an issue with Raz. There are multiple other things, some of which most of us know about, others are keeping things close to their chest. I know that Leodin has a situation he is dealing with. Lots going on. So I apologize if I am not able to get to any of you as quickly as I can. I'm trying to do the best of what we got, so just try to keep that in mind, and let's all work together on communicating and keeping the information flowing between us.
Right. I think we need to be clear with people. I think this is what you should do Tuesday. Like, I know we can put the emphasis on it being your own fucking responsibility, and if you fall, we fucking leave you. But we all know that if we leave anyone, 2 or 3 people will go back for them, and then we might have 2 or 3 going back for those 3 when they're fucked as well. I think we need to emphasise these people that when they go back and try and be the hero, that they're risking 3 or 4 people they care about because they're a fucking idiot. And when they think about doing these things, they should maybe picture some people they give a shit about and how they're going to get hurt too because of their actions. I think that's going to be how we address it first. The next thing, of course, is seeing what happens if we do leave them, but maybe Tuesday let them know that you're told to fucking leave by this person, this person, this person, or this person. If you don't fucking do it, there'll be consequences after the battle. I'm entirely happy to go around and deal consequences to people who don't listen to fucking orders, but after the battle.
I would suggest that the only people that should be in the last is the runners. And if there's other people mouthing off, then we as runners will get the muscle, which is you.
A call for a retreat is a call for a retreat.
Yeah, some people is dumb enough not to listen.
I think you need one runner and yeah, I think you need one runner and one of the, as you call them, muscle, because if someone's down and in a dog pile, you're going to need someone to help get those fucking dog pile off them so the runner can do whatever they need to do. It's not going to be quite as easy as just, if we run and leave them, there will be people turning around, and the more people that turn around, the more follow, and that's fucking chaos.
Perhaps then what we will do is, while I do hate calling retreats, and I know that we do have to do it from time, and I hate to say this in a form of we have to try to corral people to get out of there. But honestly, I will not be able to stay back. I don't feel that me being the last one out is ever going to be beneficial to us, because then we don't have any direction. Of course, I've been last in the past, and I think it was a bad call on my part. So
Your position, from a tactical standpoint, needs to be in the front or in the middle.
I agree.
Don't want to be a cunt, but I think a lot of people wouldn't like me knocking their door after a battle because they piss me off. Maybe use that.
I want to operate on the fact that if we do have people go down, I want us to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we've done what we could to get them out of there before we leave them. That's how I like to operate, and that's how I try to treat every situation, as if I have done everything I possibly can. I'm not worried about others' opinions or thoughts. I only have to live with my own actions, and that's the way I treat it. And I would ask that everyone here treat it the same way. I understand if you feel differently about individuals or beings or about the situation. I just want you to all understand that I do not want to lose people, and I do not want to leave anybody. It is against my better judgment, but if there's absolutely no way, I want to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we've done all we can before we... After all, the goal is to defend and protect people. We are fighting for them and the lands. So let's just keep that in mind. I don't disagree with disciplinary action. People keep messing up or treating it as if it's a... I don't even know what they would treat it as, but they don't give things the respect they deserve. And they're going to be facing consequences, and we're going to be facing consequences because they don't treat it with the respect it needs. So we definitely have to get in front of that, and matter of fact, I'll go ahead and do this now. Make sure I write this shit down. I'm sure by the time we open that door, somebody's going to be asking me to do some other shit, so... Very well. That's something we'll address Tuesday. When we break from here, Keen, if you would you post on the boards meeting for all peoples Tuesday, and we'll try to have that here instead of Clearshore.
Alright.
What time?
What time would benefit all of us the best? I normally aim for 7 to 7:30 the Eastern. I know that is not ideal for every individual.
That's workable, you know, as a sort of, let's not make it too long or, you know, any later starting, but for me, but then I can send Ash in, so whatever suits the rest of you.
I'll have been informing you of anything at these meetings.
I can try to start earlier if that would be beneficial. I don't care to start at 6 of the Eastern or 6:30. I personally don't really want to get into the 8:30, 9 o'clock Eastern, as it's late for a lot of people. So
6 might be a bit early for the likes of Omo and I.
Do it same time as this one. You'll get the best response, I think.
we will just put it up for 7 of the Eastern then. Keep.
Alright.
Other than that, I think preparation in the future is something we're going to have to do. I have posted a message on the board after speaking with Lord Viserion, and I'm going to we can find men. See if I can talk him into building us another little hall for the militia somewhere where we can have more of a gathering behind closed doors. Not worried so much about information being in the open, speaking on things that don't need to be heard and whatnot. So I know a lot of information is going to be spread Tuesday. A lot of people are just going to be blurting out their ideas and whatnot, and we need to take everything into consideration once it is done. I'm sure that the council will speak about it. I personally will be attending the council meeting. I will try to get those answered and handled quickly. And after that, we can convene again with a small group and get everyone together and start making our plans and preparations for what comes next. At this point, it's not a lot is real clear. I personally made quite a few mistakes. I was a little hasty getting us out of the city. Should have been a little bit more forethought about retrieving the orb and such, but of course we didn't know how long this eclipse was going to last, and we had to be rather hasty to try to figure out the location, what all was going on, and keep everything going. Fortunately, we were able to get through whatever the hell that was. But it is very unclear what the next step is. The main thing I can say is just, Hathaway, if you would try to keep a check on things in the jungle. Cole, take care of the deserts best you can. I know that I think everyone here kind of knows what Keen's position is. She's got eyes everywhere, and she knows most of everything that goes on, which all comes back to me. So, but I will try to take care of the north as well. People in those areas, if they can come to you for a rapid response, and then if we can get a runner out to reach the rest of us so that we can reinforce the situation, whatever happens, beneficial. And that's what we want to try to do. Anybody have any questions or comments about that, or other ideas?
Something that could save you some time.
And what is that?
Well, the council has already voted on a schedule for meetings. I believe it is every Wednesday or every other Wednesday, with provision to call an emergency meeting at any time. Why don't you come up with something similar? If they're going to do Wednesday, we might as well do Tuesdays. That way anything that we have can be sent to the council the very next day.
It would make good sense. Does anybody see a problem with that? Let's just make it a Tuesday meeting. What we can do is, once we get out of here, what my plan is to take the, I guess what you would call a roster, or a group of the leaders and their units, and refine it a little bit better. I know we've had a few changes with some of the people in the lands, like I said, with Alari, which for now she has resigned, so I will take that, affect it, and will remove her name from the list. I know that Rusty himself has said that he would help in a very limited capacity when it comes to the use of his magics. Another one called Cassius has also pulled his name from the list due to Alari leaving. I think that was a personal issue there. It's no harm, no foul, whatever. Other than
Can
that,
I make a suggestion on those people, please?
Of course.
As far as our healers go, I feel like those people should be given less than preferential treatment for the time being. They've taken the step to move away then. They have their own ability to, look after themselves. Whereas the rest of us who may be defending your homes will require you to be at the top of your games. And I'll be honest, we've been doing this long enough. We've all seen it. You lot get fucking exhausted dealing with people's bullshit. I feel like someone stepping away from this and fighting for our own shouldn't be given the same treatment as someone who is, at this point. Because otherwise we're going to just hamstring ourselves. Can't make you do it, but I'm just suggesting it.
I understand what you're saying. Unfortunately, we see two separate sides of the coin here. When I say people of the lands, it is non-biased. I don't care if they help or if they don't. They don't get any different treatment from me, personally. If it is a personal issue that you think is, well, and you don't want to go into that, I would not hold that against you. But it's much like Sven. You can't walk out that door right there and find me 5 people who are willing to go to bat for Sven. But I will. Even with all the bullshit, I will.
So use him as an example then. If he draws the attention from the healers, from those that are in battle, then what?
I understand that scenario, and I believe that is a different issue from what Hathaway is saying. I believe, am I wrong on that, Hathaway?
I'm talking about people who have, put one foot in and then decided, to take, shall we say, their ball away because they weren't being given the time and attention that their delicate sensibilities deserved. Therefore endangering other people in the land, in my eyes, because they can't put others before their own. Sven, I'll fight for him no matter what at the moment until he starts doing things that I think, are counteractive to the general purpose. But if he's a person that needs help, yeah, I'll help him.
I understand what you were saying, Table, and I do agree with that. That is detrimental to a lot of people in lands. to be honest, I can't tell you with certainty how I would handle that on a case-by-case basis. I do believe that if some individual is purposely or otherwise getting themselves injured or is having troubles with that, and it takes multiples to heal them or get them back to where they're still having some semblance of life, while others are just laying there and possibly dying, then of course that becomes a problem. What would you suggest in that situation?
If he's got him, well, using him as an example, if he's got himself into that fucking situation, then he can wait.
Yeah, if he repeats this last mistake again and ends up on that slab in Omo's place, I don't want to have to see 3 or 4 people expending vast amounts of their time and fucking energy because he can't work with the rest of the land to do shit. If he repeats that same mistake. But, you know, you've seen me out there in front of your fucking gaff, fighting with God knows what, you know, with the rest of you. Different circumstance, but choices people make have consequences.
I agree. And those consequences need to be realized. It's a fair point, Table. All I can say is we're going to have to handle that on a case-by-case basis. If we have to... I mean, it could be Sven, it could be any one of us, really. I understand that he is going through rather hard times, and he has made some very, very stupid mistakes. It has cost him dearly, and it's cost others. I will do my best to guide him away from that and to put him down a better path, but whether they listen or not, that is where they will have to deal with the consequence. The people of the lands come first, and I'm always going to be that way. I mean, Table, even you and I have had our spats in the past, and you know how, well, it don't need to be spoken, but we have had our differences, and we've come through them, and I think I've shown you that I'm definitely willing to go to the plate for anyone.
That's alright, you're willing to go to that, but are they?
I don't know if they are or not, but I'm never going to ask somebody to do something or go as far as I will. I can only expect them to give what they can.
Like I say, I know we can't tell the healers what to do, it's their choices, but it's just a consideration I'd like them to have. You know, we've all got history, the healers that I see in this room. You know, we've all worked together in some way or another. And I think, looking around the room at the healers, I've had to carry both your unconscious bodies away from battles and shit. Because you've expended too much of yourselves. For the cause, but, you know, makes it worthwhile. But if it's just for some idiot who, you know, wants to separate themselves and not be part of all of us that are fighting for our homes and our people, they lose some worth to me.
I can certainly see the merit in that. I myself have grown, changed a bit. You won't be seeing that unless there's absolutely no choice. But triage can be a complicated thing. But there are going to be circumstances, most likely, when 2 people are in equally dire straits, and it may come down to a point where we need to choose who our resources are better spent on. For the most part, there is a clear line in triage, but it's not always going to be that way. and we will need to be prepared for decisions like that.
I do hope that that doesn't come to pass, but I know this will. I've seen it before. I know that both of you have gone above and beyond on multiple occasions to save those injured and hurt in battle. My suggestion for this is let us find more people who are willing to help in a mundane nature, in a less critical nature, that are able to assist with stabilizing individuals,
Indeed.
helping in that matter. And what we should do is work off of a priority system. If someone is on death's door, we shouldn't be putting a bandage on someone's finger.
A little deeper triage.
Yeah, I feel like we do have people that we can call on for this situation. Granted, we will begin to muddy the lines between those that we have fighting and those that we have healing. But if it has gotten to that point, then we're already getting our ass whooped, and we should have already pulled out to begin with. I don't disagree with anything you're saying here. I just want to be very meticulous in how we approach this. Go ahead.
I'm going to be calling another meeting for healers to see who is still active, who is still practicing, who is willing to stay in a triage tent while others go and do the fight. With any luck, we'll be able to bolster our numbers a bit that way, but I'll be refreshing our roster of active healers.
If possible, I would like to save you a little bit of time in it in the future. All triage locations be the same. Closest to the carriage. If that area is compromised, then you move it wherever you see fit and send a runner.
There can be some complications in that. The closest carriage may not always be a suitable location for a triage tent, and sometimes it might just be too far away from the battle.
True, but then you could set it up somewhere in the middle, in line with the carriage if possible. That way everybody knows which direction to run.
Indeed. When I do have a meeting of healers, I'm going to go over our strategy a little bit. Make things a bit more streamlined. Make certain that our resources are going to the right place in times of conflict, and that our triage is in order.
It's funny, triage. Technically, you're simply deciding who lives and who dies. It's funny, though, the humans kept calling it murder when I done it.
Ideally, we get to save everyone, but that's a fever dream.
Indeed it is. Branch out, speak to who you can about joining in the efforts of triage and in general healing. Whoever we have to speak to. Come up with your list. Whenever we reconvene, we can cover that. Let's try to keep things very easy for us to portray to everybody. As I said, Hathaway, Cole, Keen, myself, we all have a list of who I have put with, I guess you would say, different divisions. This way, if we have to split up during combats, we have special tasks that need to be handled, that can be done. And it's, Homo, as for right now, I leave that with you. Once you have the individuals that you need, those that are willing to assist and help you, you set that up how you will. Just as I said, communication and transparency across all of us is key. One thing everyone here needs to understand is information, as far as it were, as far as in passing. There is another group, which is Keen's group, which is mostly runners, but they fill multiple facets, multiple roles. The two that I call on the most is going to be Keen and Wolf. Keen usually takes care of most all information and distribution to where it needs to be. Wolf is much the same way. Wolf is in more of a scouting and battlefield runner. And Keen pulls double duty on the battlefield as well as in times where we are not at battle, making sure information is passed to everyone. Hathaway, you know you have your group. Talked multiple times about their capacity. And sometimes we will have to bolster your numbers. Other times, your group will be more of the scalpel, I guess you would say.
Yeah, however it works.
Keen's group is the battlefield runners, distributors of information, and filling in wherever they can. Cole and myself, I guess you would say, are the hammers, the main bulk of the force. They will move. This will be how we do the majority of our fighting. If anybody asks you any questions, they're more than welcome to come speak to me about anything, and I'll explain everything we've talked about here to them. It's just imperative that we all understand what we're doing, and we try to start thinking better preparations and better plans going forward. And it's having you move triage 2 or 3 times a battle is ridiculous. This is why I want it to be as mobile as possible. And if we think there's a threat, that's one thing. Until we are very positive that we are in a situation where we're going to need it, that is when we need to establish that. And that's going to be critical on all of us to make that aware to everybody, make it aware to Keen so that she can get you that information. It is very difficult to see what we're going to be going up against. The very first venture of the archives, we were set upon by them when I didn't think we would have much of a resistance. The very next time we go back, there's nothing there. The information each time was well sought after. We had people in places looking and anticipating these things, but they were rather spur of the moment. It's not something that we could have avoided or that we saw. We have made some bad decisions. Mainly me. I will take that. I have made mistakes and bad decisions, but we were able to persevere and push through them just by keeping level heads and staying together. This is something that we need to try to reinforce with all of the people, is trying to get them to understand that we are trying to do the best for them and the lands so that we can get through this with minimal casualties, preferably minimal injuries. No casualties, minimal injuries, and we can effectively do what we're trying to do.
Which brings me to my next point. I'm assuming you all have your list with you. Look at it. Is there anyone in your unit, we will call it, that you absolutely cannot stand, don't want to work with, or just in general, butt heads? those need to be sorted out as well. If you can set it aside, then we may need to switch people around.
For anybody that doesn't have a list, in it, I don't know if you've seen it. I believe you have, but I don't know.
I'll need another copy because the old way of the world decided that that note did not belong to me anymore.
Oh shit. Alright, well, here.
I
This one
don't
has...
think I ever received one either.
Neither did I.
Missed it.
Does anybody have any parchment with them?
I mean, to be honest, my group is just my lot and Stone at the moment. I can work with anyone, even if I fucking hate them. I don't give a shit, I can work with them.
I just want everybody to see what we have. If they have any questions, concerns, or comments, then...
I'm afraid no
change it.
fancy parchment, but
Disappointing.
Hathaway.
There you go. Just
your original
read
one was
over that.
Ashen, Bryn, Anzio, Stone, and Rusty.
Yeah, Rusty's out. We got one called Blam in our group that Valerian didn't know about.
And where's Mr. Teeble going?
Teeble is with me. If you want to copy that in, you can.
It's a good thing we're getting on now, then.
Indeed.
I lost two. I was going to steal him from you.
Well, I'm sorry, you can't steal him from me. I rather enjoy his company.
I bet you do.
Yeah, I'm fucking kidding about that. You're more than welcome to look over this as well, table, if you wish.
I have no need.
Very welcome. If you have lost two, Cole, then between
don't
our
worry
group,
about it.
Between you and I know one or two that we can swap around.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can more than make up the difference.
Indeed, I know you can.
That's one of the reasons why I wanted Devil. I've already sparred him once or twice. A little more learning wouldn't hurt him.
a quick note, Valerian. While I certainly wouldn't volunteer to be any kind of additional head, and I believe Groshkal has that pinned down quite nicely, it may be worth adding me to the research team as well. I've certainly been doing a lot of studies on our samples.
Well, due to the last changes with what the council has said and what Groshkal has spoken to me about, I guess you could say we will have a small research team, but it will not be anything large. Just a handful of individuals. If you wish to be a part of that, you're more than welcome to. I know that the council had spoken about a mages guild. This is something that Groshkal had spoken to me about. I'll be honest with you. My magic is much different than a lot of people's magic in the land, and I am not inclined to share it or to be part of whatever the hell it is they wish to do with it. I don't understand a lot of the ways that people do such things, so I don't feel as if that would fall under my realm of expertise. Council has decided that the Mages Guild should be put together, and I am keeping myself at a distance from that. While I will try to communicate with him, it's not something that I will oversee.
I'll speak to Groshkal about it. I've been publishing the results of my studies so far, but I have been meaning to discuss with him a more organized research team for some time, anyhow.
Indeed. I believe that that will fall under that realm.
Excellent.
As far as your request, Cole, as long as the table doesn't see a issue with it, then I don't either.
I don't care where you put me.
Very well. Then he is with you, Cole. Very well. Other than that, any other questions, comments, concerns, things we need to speak about?
The ugly side of this, briefly, just so that everyone is aware. I'm sure you all are, but a reminder. Not only do we go to battle with our blades and our minds and our magics, do we stand and bridge the gap, but now we're doing it on two fronts. What we do on the battlefield and what we do here. The humans call it the politics game.
Indeed. I will try to make myself as open and available to everyone here as possible. I believe that most of you have seen that I do this anyway. There's times that I am not able to, that I am very busy, and as I said, there's a lot of falling short, but it is not from lack of trying. I do need help with everyone for transparency and passing of information.
It was not you. It's a reminder for everyone. Something else to be aware of. What we do on the battlefield will get us out there, but what we do in here, that can get us as well, maybe even worse. That's all I'm saying, a simple reminder, nothing more.
Indeed. And I will do everything I can to keep what is done in here and everything open and honest with all individuals. I am not much for secret daggers and plots behind people's back. If we have a problem, we're gonna just show up and solve it. Plain and simple. I would ask that all of us try to be the best form of ourselves that we can, and be open and honest with people and listen to what they have to say and take that into consideration. I understand issues and problems arise, but being a part of this is a representation of something more. We're putting ourselves out there to defend the people, to defend the land. I personally do not view this as any form of power, and no one here should either. This is a service. I am in no way telling you that you are in service to these people, that they have any right to tell you to do anything or otherwise. This is a service to yourself, just to be a defender and to lend a helping hand. I am sure there will be... I know you speak much of the politics, Cole. I know that you're not much for them, and I'm sure a lot of the people in here are not either. There have already been whispers of the great power that I hold, and those that wish to see me fall from my perch and take my life and other things. Not a bother in the world. Until they grow this set of balls to come and face me, then we'll figure it out from there.
I heard the great power that you hold takes two hands anyway, so...
Indeed it does. nonetheless, I've already kept everybody too long. I'm rambling. I hope the information was clear and concise, and we all leave here knowing more and feeling better about the situation. As I said, I will be attending the council meeting on Wednesday. Keen will post for a meeting of the people of the lands for Tuesday. And from Tuesdays going forward, we will set a time for us to meet. Preferably, if I can get a hold of Manfrey, we'll have our own location. Something is
Not
a
if
little
I get
bit...
hold of him first.
Don't fucking kill him, Hathaway.
I just want a pet.
Don't scare the shit out of him either. I need him to work diligently, not be fearful of his life.
It's a motivation thing. I will say, after I knocked him over in the shitter, this place got built double quick. Coincidence? I think not.
You know, you're probably right. I retract my statement. All I'm going to say is, don't harm him, don't kill him.
Alright.
Alright.
Other than that, I appreciate all your time. If you ever have questions, concerns, comments, please seek me out. Be on the lookout for anything strange or unusual. I know that's a vast statement, but we very much don't know our next steps here. So anything that we can catch and have investigated and get a jump on, it will be of our benefit. And that's all I have.
Meeting adjourned.
Indeed.
Alright then. I want a little chat with you before you go anywhere.
Who?
Imo.
Fucking son.
You alright?
How are you going?
Yeah, we're alright. So, what do we do
Congratulations, the
to
Pope
sort
has been
out whatever's
decided.
going on with you and the Grim Blossoms?
I don't know. I'm still trying to recover from everything that happened yesterday with Sven. I'm tired as fuck. And every time T-Evil spoke, I flinched.
Alright. Well, we ain't gonna do shit here. And they just want to bury whatever that shit is. It seems like Violet feels guilty that whenever she goes somewhere, you feel like you gotta leave. So that makes her feel like she's gotta leave, and it's a whole bunch of stupid fucking emotions. So, maybe reach out to Violet and just, I don't know, let her know how you're feeling, maybe. And whatever. They did say they've still got the spider you gave them. It's been well looked after.
Okay.
But you're going to need to squash this, Homo, because until you do, you're going to be afraid all the time. And you can't be afraid all the time because there's going to be a time when they may need to be near you. And you may need to be at your best or someone might die. Table ain't going to do shit here. He just wants whatever's happening to stop. The only way it's going to stop is if you not put it behind you.
Mm-hmm.
It's your shout. Like I say, it seems like the best way, but you make your own decisions and whatever, and but it's not going to stop until you do something positive about it.
I just want them to stay away from me, and I'll be happy. That's it. But I understand what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Right. And let's be fair, mate. You did know what he was up to with Cat.
Alistair?
No.
No. Alistair, I didn't even know he had Cat. He just kept using her as a chip and emotional blackmail of him. I never saw her. When he turned up at the Garden of Thorn, he said he had her, but he would not show me. He built a house, and she put her inside supposedly, but wouldn't let me enter.
Right.
What he was doing with Violet, he never told me.
Right. Well.
He never was happy.
Somehow
Once he
people have told them that you knew about that thing, and if those people knew about that thing from anyone, it's weird that they'd say it was from you. Is all.
I don't know what they're talking about because I never saw Alistair. He never stayed at the garden. Once he built his house and supposedly stored Cat, he was never there. None of them were there, to the point where I ended up leaving the garden, and I gave him the keys to the place.
Yeah. I know, mate. And we'll, if anything was bad, we protect you, but I don't know. You got to kind of trust that, if I'm saying it's alright, then you don't need to be scared. But I know it is, mate, and I want you to be alright, so don't rush it. Just, you're going to come into close contact with him a bit. So maybe work out how you make yourself more comfortable.
At the moment, like you said, I've overexerted myself for Sven, and I'm still recovering.
Yeah, I'll get
Don't
it.
look at me.
Well, I'll say no more on it. We got your back anyway when it comes to anything like this.
Mm-hmm. The meeting is over.
Not interrupted.
No. The meeting happened here.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go get some sleep because fuck my life apparently. And yeah, you lot look after yourselves, rest up. I'm sure Laurie and Rusty will hear what I said in this meeting before morning, so I look forward to that drama in my life.
If you require assistance,
This
you
is
know
a good
where I am.
business opportunity. I know I can go around selling fountains.
Yeah, but you know us.
Have a good one.
You could bury your loved one in a mausoleum out in the fountain in front of your house.
Can we let the fountain live? Just
Do
let
you
it
have
live.
any idea how damn bad that's going to stink when that water gets in there and starts rotting and stuff?
I think those pedestals are like cemented or something. I don't know. I mean, they put a lot of boulders in there with well.
What was that, Oengus?
No, he has a point. He has a point.
This is true. It can't be worse than Cookie's fountain. So I mean,
how do we
might be an
tolerate
improvement.
money? After all this time, how do we even tolerate it? Have we come accustomed to the smell of clear shore?
Yes,
Twisted?
that's exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
All our noses are broken.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we've been around it so
Appreciate
long.
your time.
we
Take
no
care of
long-
yourselves.
No longer smell it.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Indeed.
Alleen.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right. You walk away.
Let's see if this is good.
This is ski.